tighter together if it's not used responsibly.
But the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation has established a dedicated unit to oversee the direct disbursement of funds to Nigeria's 774 local government areas. This move aligns with the planned implementation of financial autonomy for the third tier of government, set to commence this month. The Federation Account Allocation Committee is scheduled to hold its first meeting of this year this Wednesday, during which operational details for direct fund allocations to LGAs are expected to be a key agenda item as per the nation. The Internal Ministry Committee established to enforce the Supreme Court judgment on direct revenue allocation to councils has reportedly made significant progress. Now, for more on the move to directly disburse allocation to the local councils, former chairman of Karo local government area, Nasarawa State, Akala Samuel, joins me from Abuja studio. Good to have you join us.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
So let me get your thought on this. Direct disbursement will begin anytime soon, and the committee said it is at work. The structures are already in place, and there is nothing to worry about. What do you make of it?
Well, this issue has been on the front burner since the judgment of the Supreme Court, and Nigerians have been highly expectant of the implementation of the Supreme Court judgment. So hearing that there is a team that has been set up by the federal government to ensure that funds are distributed directly to 774 local government, though it's late, but for me it's a cheering news, because I hold an opinion that you do not need to negotiate the implementation of a court judgment, no less a court than the Supreme Court. So whatever that has been the cause of the delay up to this time, that we hear that the federal government says a team to distribute this fund this month, we hope that the federal government is able to ensure that this distribution kickstarts this month to further give hope to Nigerians, because this is one activity and one exercise that would retune the local economy and ensure that the third tier of government begin to face issues of security. In your report, you have seen that a better part of your report captures a lot of security challenges across our nation. And I believe, as a former local government chairman, there are homegrown mechanisms that local government areas can develop at their domain to tackle insecurity at community level. So until the local government is empowered, they will not be able to carry out some of these functions. So I believe that if these funds get to them by the end of this month, we will be able to see that hope coming to life again in our communities.
We understand that this interministerial committee is also looking to check the actions of some governors who they say are undermining democratically elected local government chairmen. This was always going to be a problem. In some cases, it is going to be the local government chairman working with these governors, because sometimes you find that it's the same party, you know, across board, who are elected across board in this local government. How can this be checked in a way that ensures that development actually trickles down to the grassroots?
Well, for now, it is true that the elections of local government chairmen in Nigeria are heavily determined by their governors. But you see, the fact is that once you are elected local government chairman, the ball is now in your court to ensure that you discharge your responsibility in line with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So what we yearn for now is for these funds to get to these local government councils. Recall that the judgment is that funds will only get to local government councils with elected officials. So if you have elected officials, this fund gets to you. So when this fund gets to you, you do not need the approval of the governor to be able to apply them. So for chairmen who want to defer to their governors because they were instrumental in bringing them to power, maybe to determine how these funds to be utilized. Well, it will now be at their own peril to have to face the consequences of those actions, because the local government has a legislative council that will appropriate these funds for them to utilize. They also have an executive council to implement these funds. They also have various departments within their various local government councils to be able to manage and apply these funds effectively. So I do not think that they need any approval of the governor to utilize their fund. And for the governors that try to interfere in the affairs of the local government, I think the time is up. The governors should please, as a matter of national commitment and a matter of national service, hands off the local government and allow it to function in line.
Thank you so much for your time. We'll see how this plays out. This is going to be implemented this month. Thank you. The former chairman of Karo Local Government Area, Akala Samuel.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
All right, we return to the developing report from the Lagos State Assembly, where Mojisola Lasbat Miranda has been sworn in as the first female speaker. Lasbat